Alright guys, so welcome to the video on text functions. So in Microsoft Power BI Desktop and in DAX, we have textual functions that can allow us to manipulate our textual values. So if you're familiar with Microsoft Excel SQL Server, then definitely you would have come across how to make use of textual functions in Microsoft or in any of the tools, data analysis generally. So now let's say on our financial, we want to apply some textual function on them. So let's say, for example, on financial, then we're going to be using functions like left, right, upper, lower, concatenate, combine values, format. But we have used format before when we were creating the month name in the first video or in the second video. So we used format. Format is also a textual function, and we use it to say, hey, I want us to format this date in this particular formatting style. So in this part of the textual function, we are going to be making use. Let's say, for example, we are creating a new column. Then for the segment, we want to extract some characters from the left hand side of the segment. So let's say segment extract. Let's call the column segment extract. Then we're going to say left. So what is the text that we want to extract? So we want to extract from the segment. So basically just reference the segment column. Then it's asking us for the number of characters. Let's say we want to extract 3 characters from there. Then at the end of the day, we are supposed to have ENT, CHA, and so on and so forth. So if you run that, then the left function is going to be applied. Then 3 characters from the left hand side is going to be extracted. So let's try the same thing with the right function and see how it works. So if I say a right, let's say country, or let's say product, if there is any other thing there. So we have country, we have product. Let's say product. So let's say product extracted. So we can extract some product extract. So let's say right, then reference the product. Then basically just pick up, let's say 3 characters from the right hand side of the product column. Then we're going to have VTT, SEO, and so on and so forth. So this is how we can make use of some little and simple functions as far as the text is concerned. So let's create another column and call it uppercase, upper segment. So we are going to be making use of this segment that we extracted. Then we are going to be saying upper. Then reference the column segment extract. So if we run that, then we are basically going to have the uppercase of that guy. Then if we want to have the opposite, we can just simply go for the lower function. So we're going to say lower segment. Then say equals to upper segment, because we want to convert this uppercase to lowercase all through. So upper segment, we are using the lowercase, so lower function. Then just run that. Then it's going to convert that guy to lowercase all through. Now let's say, for example, all these extractions that we've done, we want to combine all of them together to become a single value. We can use concatenate, but concatenate in Microsoft Power BI Desktop has limits. So let's say concat. So if I try concatenate, and you can see concatenate can only join 2 strings together. So we can't join more than 2. In a situation where we have more than 2, then that means we can't use concat anymore. So let's say I want to join the segment extract and product extract. So if I say segment extract, comma, then product extract, then this guy is going to be joined together. So I have MVTT, NCO, and so on and so forth. But in a situation, if I want to edit that function, then put something else, then you can see it's already giving me an error because I can't add more than 2 strings. So one way to go about that, let's create another column and call it concat2. So if I say concat2, concat 2, then I basically want to add segment extract, product extract, upper extract. I can use another function, not exactly a function, but more like a formula. So I can use the ampersand symbol, then I can say a segment extract, and so the and is basically saying concatenation. So I want to join segment extract and product extract, and so as much as you want, and let's say upper segment. It can be more than that, and let's say the lower segment. So I'm basically concatenating all of these values together. Then it's going to come out in a single value like this. So now I have it in a single value. Then it's saying end VTT and so on and so forth. You can also provide space if you think you need a space inside of them. So I can say I want to add financials extract and space, which is a delimiter, and upper segment. So I want to join segment extract and space and upper segment. So if I run that, then a space is going to be added in between the character. So I can say first name, last name, and so on and so forth, but because we don't have first name or any name at all, so that's why we are going with that. Another way to do it is to use a function called combine values. So if I say I want to combine, let's say combine function. So the function is called combine values. So how do you use the combine values? So the first argument here is the delimiter, that is, what do you want to use to separate your values? I'm going to say I want to use a space as the delimiter like this. So don't forget, quotation, space, quotation means space. So space is a string, that is why we are holding it in quotation. Then the next argument is what? The first value that you want to join together. So I want to join segment extract, comma. Then what's the next thing that you want to join? I want to join upper segment. Don't forget, you don't have to supply space anymore because you've already said that it should separate all of them with a space. So you've already provided the delimiter as the first thing. So if you run this, then the two of them is going to be joined together like this. It's going to be joined together. So see the combine values as the advanced concatenate function in Microsoft Power BI Desktop and in DAX. So anytime you want to combine or you want to concatenate multiple text strings together, then it is important, or it is expected of you to use the combine values, or to simply use the ampersand to concat one or two or three or more functions or values or textual values together. So we are going to be stopping here for the textual functions. Then in the next video, we are going to be starting with logical functions. How can you use logical functions in Power BI Desktop and in DAX? See you in the next video.